Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube video. I'm doing 2 videos in one day, and that's mostly because I got a new 5-pack for 2021 which I found in Walmart today. Actually, I found 5 new 5-packs, but I'm just going to do a review on this particular one. I'm going to open the models and go through each of the models with you guys, and then also compare them to models from previous years. So give me a second while I open up this package and go through each of the models. So just so you guys can see, it's called MBX Fire Rescue. That's the side tempos, and there's the back. As you can see, it says 2020 on it, but at least in Vancouver it was just released, so 2021 as far as I can tell. First time I've seen these at Walmart, and I am very excited to review them because there are some fantastic castings here. Give me a second while I open it, and then we will get on with it. So I've opened the package. As you can see, I opened it carefully with a knife, so I can probably put it back in there, and a bit of glue might shut it up again. All right, so just a quick look at each of the models, and then we'll go into it in detail. Okay, let's start. What should we start with? Start with the first one, I guess. So this is a vehicle that's been around for a while. I've got a few different iterations of it, all different. Let's have a look at the back so that we know what we're talking about here. So this is called the Flame Tamer. It's got a 2005 and a 2013 Mattel license. It's Matchbox. Got quite a good weight to it. It's got a moving part, as you can see. The ladder does move. White interior. Just going to bring it in close so that we can see what it says. It says Ladder Truck 28. And my eyesight's not good enough to read the label on the left, but it does say Fire Department. It's got a tow hook, which is a really nice feature. I'm not sure what it would tow. Maybe some kind of watering device, I would guess. And then let's just compare it to some of the others we've seen in previous years. We'll look at each of them separately. So they're all different. That one's got black tampos, black interior, black ladder. That's the one from this year, which we just looked at. Here we have one with a white ladder, which is slightly damaged, as you can see. And then this one is different from that one because you can see one's got a black tempo and the other has a gray tempo. It's a really nice casting. See if I can make them all stand. Look at that. Definitely one for the ages, definitely one I'm gonna collect. So they have made a slight difference in the new version. You can see that the tow hook is actually protruding outwards, whereas on the previous versions it's all sort of tucked into the back there. So it'd be really hard to find a vehicle that you get the toe to fit. I think that's a nice adjustment Matchbox has made. And the obvious color change as well. So the other 3 are somewhat similar color. I'd say the one that's got an L7 written on it is slightly darker red. And you can see the new one, which is that one, is a completely different version of red. It's almost like a burnt orangey red, I would say. Fantastic vehicle, and what a great way to start this box. Look at that. They look great. Okay, next we are looking at a vehicle we have seen before. It is an MBX Ambulance, as far as I can tell. Just let it whirl, give it one whirl so that we see exactly what it is. So not a huge fan of the grille, the color of the grille. I wish it was chrome. It's probably my wish with most of these vehicles. Can't focus in today. No moving parts on this one. Doesn't have a lot of weight to it. And that's mostly because it's plastic. So there's the previous version. And as far as I can tell, they look identical. Tow hooks, the color of the plastic, wheels, all seem identical to me. And just so you guys see the graphics on this, and let's just have a look to see which year this is from. Of course, my camera does not want to. So this is from 2017, and it was 60 of 125. So repeat, but not a bad repeat. It just means that I have to trade this one with somebody. It's an alright vehicle. It's just mostly plastic, unfortunately. Doesn't have a lot of weight to it. Next we have a really, really cool vehicle. It's a 2015 Ram 1500 Police, done with a fire department livery. Wow, look at that. How cool does that look? That's a must-have, guys. That is really, really sharp. Zoom in on that. Look at that. Just beautiful. So let's have a close look at this. It says Utility 31, El Segundo Fire Department. Not sure what's inside the blue logo. It's got lights on top. Beautiful grille. Wish the bumper, etc. was chrome, but it's that dark gray, but still looks quite good on this, and the tires are fantastic. You know, side tampos are phenomenal. Just look at it from above. You can see it's got that grey interior, nothing in the back. Then let's just have a look at the back of it as well. Just says 2015 Ram on it. So this has been around. There's at least 4 or 5 issues. There was the 9-packs where it had a black and white version of this that was exclusives, which I unfortunately didn't get my hands on. But I do have a couple of other versions of this. There's that one there, which is exactly the same vehicle. It's in grey, and it's the one with the Lemley Leaks tow truck as an exclusive. There's 2 versions of this, so I'm just going to show you the full pack so that you know exactly what you're looking at. And then it also came as a part of this 5-pack called Texas Patrol. And those 2 are identical, as you can see. And then one of the versions that I love is the National Parks version, which looks stellar. I don't have one that's been opened, and don't necessarily want to open this version that I have. And I think this is from 2017, and I'm going to just double check that. It's 2016. Yes, it is. Perfect. So 2015 Ram 1500 Police. I think there are 5 or 6 versions of this. I currently have 3 of them now. And the 3 that I have are the National Parks version, the Fire Department version, and 2 of these grey trucks from the 9-pack. as well as the 5-pack which says Texas Patrol. That has to be one of my favorite castings so far this year. That's another favorite of mine. I'm just going to give it a whirl so you guys zoom in on it. So that's a 2006 Ford Crown Victoria. I'm going to double check that in a second. Look at that. How sharp is that? I love the lights at the front. Plastic inclusions. And then just let's have a quick. So it says Fire Chief. Sorry guys, my camera just doesn't like focusing in today for some reason. So it says Fire Chief. It's got the fantastic front grille. Sort of a slightly tinted window with a black interior. It's got lights at the top of the vehicle. No detailing at the back, but it is red, so it would have been difficult anyways. And then I do have several versions of this. There are plenty of them to collect. I'm just gonna show you a couple more that I have. So that's from a couple of years ago. Found this particular one at a charity shop somewhere in Vancouver. And I guess it comes as a part of that 5-pack there, which I haven't reviewed yet. It's called Metro Transit, if anyone's wondering where that came from. And it's got a greenish, or maybe it's a blue windshield. And you can see the blue tint on the front headlights as well. And this 5-pack is from 2018. It's called Metro Transit, and that's the back of it. As you can see, 28 Mattel. And I do actually have this in a police version as well, which is my favorite version of this car. I'm just gonna let all three of them rotate. Look at that, and look at the tires on the police car. Just fantastic. Look at that. It says Highway Patrol. Not sure what the writing says right off the top. And you can see the police car actually has different lights from the two taxis. I guess one's a taxi and the other is a fire chief car. So let's have a look at that is a fantastic casting. Look at that. Who wouldn't want to have 10 of those? It says city cabs. And I can't read that, but so no detailing at the back. Front's got plastic inclusions for the headlights. Oof. Sorry guys, it's just not focusing today. There you go. Now you see it. Now you don't. And then just have a look at the back here. It says 2006 Ford Crown Victoria. And let's have a look at the police car. It says safety and service at the back there. Highway Patrol. Look at those tires. How cool are those on this vehicle? I'm not even sure if the video does justice for how cool this car is. There's the front. The rear. Fortunately, lights are not filled in at the back there. But this is just a fantastic casting. Once again, I was lucky enough to pick it up at a charity store. I'm not sure if this was a single or if this came in some sort of a 5-pack or a 9-pack. It says 2006 Ford Crown Victoria, and I'm just gonna have a look at the back of this one as well. Just 2006 Ford Crown Victoria. Look at that. Fantastic. Just love it. Love the fact that I have 3 of these. I hope Matchbox does a ton of different versions of this vehicle. It is a very cool one to collect, and I hope if there's more police versions that they stick to the tires that they used on this particular police car, which are just fantastic. And then finally, we've got this bad boy, and I'm just going to let it rotate once. Looks quite good, I think. Lots of good detail. It does say MBX County, number 5. It's got a fire department emblem on it. Front is not detailed, but it does have an interior. It's a bit of an old school fire truck. And just have a quick look at it, close up. Sorry guys, the focusing is difficult here. Let me just pull it back a bit. Hopefully that helps. It's got a fair amount of weight to it. It's actually quite a nice feel to it. Oops, it's upside down. And I actually don't have too many versions of this. I thought I had a couple. So I definitely have this one, which I think is an identical vehicle, just in different colors. Just to show you guys the front of that. And I think that's from last year, if I'm not wrong. That's from 2019, sorry. So a couple of years ago. I think I just got it last year. And actually it was one I was hesitant to purchase. And I just found it on sale, and I figured, you know what, I didn't have it and I got it, and I'm glad I got it now because I really like the fire truck. And then I thought I had a version from the late 90s, but it is different. It's similar. It's called Fire Flooder versus the Freightliner, and you can see it is quite different. The casting itself is different, and the front of the vehicle is very different as well. It's also somewhat larger and quite a bit heavier. And so this particular vehicle is from 1999, so 20 years ago. It's also a pretty cool fire engine. So just going to do a quick review of the vehicles that were included in that pack. There's the courses. Let it go around. So that's it, guys. So that is the 5-pack, and once again, just in case you guys are looking for it, it is called MBX Fire Rescue. It was supposed to be a 2020 release, but at least in Vancouver it came out in 2021. It's the first time I've seen them at Walmart. There were several of them. I wasn't greedy. I just picked up the one because I do want other collectors and kids to have a chance to get their hands on these really cool vehicles. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please do like my video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a great evening.